Doing well, having a great day out there. It is Friday. It's the weekend. Morning coffee with Mike, if you want to call it that. I think we've been calling that since 2016, right? And I've been watching a lot of old morning coffees with Mike, and man, man, some of the stuff we predicted on that stuff. Woo! I might make short clips out of these. I might start making short clips out of this stuff just to kind of, I don't know. Damage is already done, folks, and like we said, we've been warning you guys, and now it's here. And now everyone else is telling you what you already know. If you've been on this channel for over 10 years, you know what I'm talking about. And here we are today. Here we are today. I'm a 47-year-old man. Now, I remember when I made that video where I turned 32. I made a video. I found it I plugged in an old hard drive today. Like an old external one you have to plug into power and then plug it into the computer because it was an older external, right? Hey Lee, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. But yeah, yeah. What's everyone up to out there? What's everyone working on out there? What are you doing to keep your sanity afloat? Right. So I'm working on getting this episode up for Mike in the Night for this Saturday. Um, I might, because the episodes are long, like 3 hour episodes. I might cut it back to 2 hours, 2 hour live shows, to save on the bandwidth because my bandwidth upload is not unlimited. So I'm getting crippled with these $500-600 internet bills. So oh, somebody bled his brakes. Taking daughter to Hollywood. Undead concert in Penticton. Okay. Stuck in a warehouse until 4. And then I'll be recording my first podcast tonight. Should be a decent evening. Mr. J says, yeah, send me a link. Oh, send me a link when it's up. You're recording a podcast. Okay. Yeah, I do live streams. I've been doing Mike in the Night. It was Trends in the House. Trends. It was Rants and Lifestyle. So we're on season 31 or 32 now of the show. Hey, P.S. Page, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. So I might cut back Mike of the Night to a 2 hour show now. Of course, you're not going to get a notification. It's me. You know that. I have people. I have people that have been subscribed to me since 2012, and they're messaging me saying, "Hey, I just got unsubscribed to you. I've been with you since so many years." Yeah, good to see. Good to see you're doing well. Good. Tariffs and taxes, economic volatility, are annihilating small businesses. No predictability. No, Anthony. We were. I'm talking about what we predicted years ago, of how they were going to have to shut things down. I do a lot of the time. Good. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's no damage is done. We're past that now. We're I'm gonna get myself a little bit of a cafe here this morning. Gotta lose a bit of weight. Starting to get a little bit yeah, so I'm gonna be fasting today with some coffee. Nothing's wrong. No, nothing's wrong. It's just we've become the I told you so channel, right? Just all I'm doing is making videos and saying, well, or someone sends me a link to a video and says, oh, look what this guy's talking about. Yeah, we covered this like 4 years ago. I send them a link to the video. They're like, oh, sorry, Mike, I didn't know, right? So it's it is what it is. So that's where we're at. It's too bad. It's too bad we couldn't make a bit of money to fund the transmission, right? My upload speed, I don't have unlimited upload purposefully, and the government has done this to prevent people from streaming live streams. Upload is limited, download is unlimited. I could download 1 billion gigabytes tomorrow, they don't care. But my upload, unfortunately, isn't where I do Mike in the Night. They won't allow it. Enjoy your holiday vids. Wow. Where did the people go? Hope you had a good time. I had a great time, Peter. It was the best. So we got Mike L, a longtime viewer here. Mike, um, tell me, my friend, um, how long you been with us here? How long you been with us here? My coffee's not too bad. Yeah, they fled to their countries. Yeah, everywhere was all. If you look at my holiday videos, all over the streets, Redding, California, Crescent City Beach, Seattle. How many shutdowns on YouTube? Well, I got 21 YouTube suspensions. So Mike's been with me for 7 years. Okay, so you could verify that I was here pre C19, right? It's really interesting how everything came after 2020. It's so interesting how all these new people showed up after 2020. Adam is saying 2016. Remember 230,000. Hey Tig, how you doing? Oh yes, you called it. I was listening. Says Mike L. Yep. Yeah. You like the Raven? I don't know. I don't know. Raven's been through, I think, my province twice. I don't know where he's at. Plizzy is saying. Plizzy is saying 2016 here. Good. We're in 2025, so you've been following me for about 9 years now, right? So, yep, yeah, they're coming after, and in my town, well, two people have come in and announced that they've boycotted my store, and they've been spreading the word that I'm anti-Canadian because because of what we've been saying, right? And I'm not anti-Canadian, but they're saying I'm anti-Canadian. When I said Canada needs a shake-up, Canada needs a kick in the head because of the amount of money laundering that's come in this country, the fentanyl that's wiped out a Canadian youth. All these people are just walk into the country with this open non-Europeans, because Europeans can't come into Canada like that, and destroying what the European expansion built. Right? Tig has been watching me for 6 years. You helped me plan my exit from the GTA. Yeah, go back and watch your 7-year-old videos. Get out of Toronto, or else or get out of New York. Get out all the videos. So get out of Vancouver. I'm happy I helped you. You are ahead of all the money laundering. Yep, money laundering, food prices. Look at our 10-year-old, 15-year-old videos about food. About it's going to skyrocket. Here in the UK, need a VPN to watch BitChute now. Yeah. CCP UK government. Yeah. Tig is saying Alberta independence. But the problem is if Alberta gains independence from Canada, the idea of Canada's an idea. Once it has independence from Canada, the rest of Canada, not the people, the governments are going to. The rest of the people are going to. The governments are going to tariff the crap out of Alberta. Not the people. The governments in the neighboring provinces will tariff the crap. And if Alberta wants to do this right, they're going to have to join the union in the United States. That's the only way it's going to work. If they join the union, then it's game over. Like, yeah, no, the country of Alberta has a nice ring to it, but the problem is it'll be tariffed by the other provinces and federal government. Anything going in and out would be 2,000% tariffs, right? People in the United States still believe that they fought the Civil War to free the slaves. They didn't know it was about the crown and the British, the crown, funding the North, right? And the South wanted off the paying the crown for permission to make their own money, right? Why do you think Abraham Lincoln got shot? He got shot because he created his own Yankee greenback to bypass the crown. And they shot him for it. Right? No modes transfer payments. You are glad. Don't you have Pokemon cards? Nope. I'm gonna make a video for you guys how Pokemon destroyed my business because from August 2019, I just couldn't get any Pokemon in. They wouldn't sell it to me. I've been selling it for 18 years. It gets popular. Everyone's making money. People opening packs on thing. I know a tow truck driver that sells Pokemon part time now. He sells Pokemon part time, and I can't get it in as a store. And I have a feeling that some of these distribution companies have this hate on me, so they're almost like boycotting me. And the same thing in my town. Two people have come in and announced that the town has boycotted my store. So I haven't really sold anything in weeks. So PS saying we could ship you Pokemon cards. People are fighting for Pokemon cards in stores. Yeah, yeah. We sold it for about 18 years, and then they cut us right off. They just didn't want it. They didn't want us to make any money. And the nearest store to me that sells Pokemon is about 70 miles away. So the people in town have this hate on for me, accusing me of not wanting to buy Pokemon, and I have to buy it on the secondary market. So I have some Pokemon on my shelf, but I have to pay $400 or $500 for a box. I don't buy it for $90 and sell it for 150, right? So why don't you just try a different type of business? Yeah, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to. I can't be in business in this town because you guys watch the merit harassment series and you'll see why. I can't be in business in this town. When I opened my store, a competitor in town made a whole website calling me the merit molester, and which isn't true, but and all this stuff for years and getting the finger. So watch the merit harassment series. It's on the channel. Ashley Styles saying love from the UK, brother. Yeah, love you too, brother. Yeah, why don't you buy Pokemon cards in Walmart, Target? Then we don't have a Target, and in the Walmart here, there's a somebody working in the area in the Walmart that's notifying someone in town to come and buy it when it gets displayed. He buys the whole thing and then leaves with it. So I don't have a chance. Again, I've been selling Pokemon for 18 years, and then when it got popular, they shut me off. They turned it right off, right? And that's what you pay for, right? AJ13, I missed the start. I'll go back. It's nothing really to go back to, AJ. It's just, hanging out. Can you drive over to the border to get them? They'll tax me. They'll tax me on the way in. They'll tax me tariffs, and I think they'll tax me the tariffs, and they'll tax me something else. Uh, so for me to and then drive it back into Canada, I looked into this already, and they'll charge me. So Canadians have already been tariffed by their governments, right? I have video up on the channel from 2022. I ordered in a jacket, not this one. I ordered in another jacket from the United States. I couldn't find it in Canada nowhere. So I paid $80 for the jacket. And then the Canadian government charged me $94 importing fees, right? So the video's up. I show the bill. I show you guys what I'm paying. Or was it $70? It's the price of the jacket was the importing fees. They estimated the jacket at $200, but I paid 80 for it. The receipt said I paid 80 for it. The shipper showed on the way bill that I paid 80 with the credit card, but they still ended up charging me. They valued the item at $160 and they charged me. Yeah. Well, Pamela, if you want to ship me Pokemon, you can. You can ship me Pokemon if you really want to. If you order them on Amazon and send them to me, um, I may have to pay an importing fee still. I don't know about that one. No one's ever told me about that one. I know that if I go to the States, I talked to a good friend of mine like a lawyer friend that knows the law, and he used to do cyber law for a while. What happened was he told me, I said, okay, if I go by, because we were trying to figure out why the distribution companies won't sell me Pokemon. One, they've probably found out I was Catholic. Two, they caught on to my live streams or something that I've been talking about. Three, it could have been the other business in town notifying the distribution company to tell them like that I'm some sort of a criminal of some sorts or something like that, right? So it's I don't know. I don't know. So they won't allow me to feed my family is what they're doing to me, and I don't know what to do, and I can't, I don't have the bandwidth. Like I'm gonna try to figure something out for Mike in the Night because I can't afford the bandwidth because I only have, I think it's 20 gigabytes upload and unlimited download. 20 gigabytes upload doesn't affect the average person at all. 20 gigabytes up doesn't affect probably nobody, but it affects me when I do my live stream. eBay, there has to be a solution. No, you see, eBay, the problem, PS Page, the problem with eBay, I'll tell you what the problem is I still have to pay importing fees regardless into Canada, right? So the importing fees, okay, I told you guys about the jacket I bought. I paid 80 dollars. It's on everything's there what I paid for and it's online. You can't hide it. The Canadian government valued it at 185, and then they went ahead and I think I have the video up there to show you guys. Then they actually charged me, I think it's 80 $90 importing fees, right? Yeah, I'm using the internet provider here that we only have, right? And it's I think it's TELUS, right? And Pamela, I could find someone that's selling it, but it's over inflated prices. It's not even Pamela. It's not secondary market. It's third market. They're selling third market. It's too expensive. It's not even. It's not worth it. It's like if I could buy it from my distribution company, like I normally did for about 18 years, buying from them, then that's fine. I buy $90 for a box. I sell for 160. I sell $5 a pack. No problem. But they've I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore what to do. Like I'm at Canada is just nuts. Pamela, I might, I'm gonna come and visit you. Maybe this summer. I'm gonna go. See you. I'll see you. Take care. Um. So I'm just trying to figure out. Pamela, I might come visit you. On Me and my family are gonna go. I have something going down in Miami in August, so I'm gonna go down there for 2 or 3 weeks. And I don't know if I could even go down there for 2 or 3 weeks anymore because um, I want to go for a whole month. But apparently now I have to register to go into the United States for a whole month. Before you used to go for 6 months and nobody would bother you, but now I don't know. Like I don't. It's nothing's making any sense anymore. Yeah, I'll come. Just show me to a hotel close to where you're at, and maybe we could do some sort of a cookout at your place. I like them outdoor cookouts on on those picnic tables at the house. If you that's every time I think of those parts of the states, I always think of family cookouts. I always think of that, and I always wanted to be part of something like that. Is it 28 days? You have to register. Copycats, Portuguese buddy right here. Proud to be Portuguese. Me too, buddy. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? But and then I got this one here. This is the one that scares everybody away. That one right there. Military Order of Christ from Portugal. Guys, watch my Military Order of Christ video. It's in my erased history documentaries. Oh man. Okay. Can you buy Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist and buy some Pokemon card collections so you have Pokemon cards inventory in your store? The only problem is Tina's from Illinois. How you doing? I buy books from Germany. It still has to go through customs. Yeah, it does, James. Everything has to. Yeah, it's even Germany. Wow. Has anyone actually checked if the over 30 days things is in effect? Yeah, that's a good question, Steve. That's a good question, Steve. It's a very good question. If it's in effect, I don't know. CJ's in the house. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think if I stay in the United States over 30 days, yeah. Somebody go find out if a Canadian is to go. I think it's different if I come into the United States with my Portugal passport. I think he gives me 90 days still with my European Union passport. I don't know what the heck is going on. Tina, I put a video up how tariffs are affecting me a few videos ago. Boa tarde, Montreal, says CJ. Sandy's saying something near Big Mike. Yeah, everything's changing daily. Yeah, I'll check if I when I come down. Yeah, Pamela, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go through because what I'm gonna do is I'm planning to go through. I'm gonna see if I could do Billings day one from where I live. Billings day one is like I could do a nice long nine hour stretch to Billings. Then from Billings, I'm gonna go down to Denver, and then Denver, I'm gonna go across to Kansas City, and then Kansas City, I'm gonna go across to St. Louis, and then I'm gonna go down from St. Louis to Nashville, right, Atlanta, and then Miami, right? I'm gonna drive that way. And then on the way home, I'm gonna take the 10 all the way across through Texas into Arizona, New Mexico, and California, and then take the 5 up through LA and all the way home, right? But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. But yeah, the US aid thing was right. I was right about the US aid. A lot of people are emailing me videos, my CID videos, controlled information distribution. So I was right about CID all these years, trying to figure out how are all these people coming on social media and making $10,000, $15,000 a month, telling us what we know already, right? So I was right about CID all these years. I just couldn't put a name to it. So look at Pokemon cards in the USA. So you could buy a lot of Pokemon cards for your store. You'll figure it out, Mike. I'll just say good luck, man. Hopefully you'll win. Keep it up. Oh, I've been winning FYMM. I've been finding ways to win. I've been doing what I can to win. It's not just it's not all negative, but it's just it'd be nice if it was if they want to do communism, at least make it fair on social media for others to be able to, where it's all equal in a way, right? But no, it's not. I'm right by the other border crossing near Montana, Eastport, Idaho border. Patrol has been very nice, very active since the new year, says Alice. Googled it. April 11, Todad starts 30-day stay, then a form. Okay, so April 11th. That's tomorrow? Today 10th or 11th? I'm sorry everything sucks for you. No, everything doesn't suck because I won. I won. I won with my family. I have a beautiful family. I won. I've got with most social media influencers, all these people that came after 2020 to tell you what you already know. I beat them all because I won with my family. Nothing makes me more enjoyable than watching my son play ice hockey. Nothing's more enjoyable than watching my daughter do her figure skating and ballet. Nothing is more enjoyable to me than watching my kids enjoy their lives. Right? That's the most important thing. I've won through family. Nobody. All these big guys that are on the front lines. Russell Brand. You know, I've been talking shit about that guy for years. For good reason, right? I don't hate him, but it's just too obvious. Joe Rogan, all these people. All these big people that have been but I won, right? Count each and every blessing. Children are everything. That's right. We have Jesus, all we need. Amen. That's right. Thank you, copycats. And that's why we're concerned about our future for our children. Thank you. And that's why I'm at this level where they're punishing me for my internet bandwidth at home. Mike in the Night's amazing. People are finding me now for the like no, no, they've been watching me for years, but they have no idea I've been doing a live stream for 600 episodes for season 31 seasons. They have no idea. Oh, we should do a podcast. Like I've been doing a podcast for years. Right? And unfortunately, I just can't do it on YouTube. Uh, P.S. Page, do you remember that last Mike of the Night I did about a month ago before I took my trip, where I tried to go live and it went for 8 minutes and they took it down? For some reason, when the algorithm sees Mike of the Night, they shut it down. They don't allow me. I don't know if anyone caught that. It's up. The 8-minute live stream is up, and they just cut it right off. Steve says, I'm going to call someone at the Border Patrol office. Yeah, find out. When I first got on YouTube in 2020, you were everywhere. 2020. But that's when they started shutting me down. 2020 is when... Yeah, 2020, yeah. Expand on secondhand and collections from Kijiji. I might buy some albums. I might start doing some used albums here because there's a market for that. My video game section is done because I'm not getting in the product. They don't want to supply me with products. I had to pull out my own old video game collection here. Here. So I created this video game corner here in my store. And I sell used games. Right? So I sell used games here. Okay. Now, over here I got some more used games. There's my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. So I got more used games here. There's the new Magic set that comes out today. That thing is, I paid 25% tariffs on that. I paid a fortune for that product. And what else? Yeah, video games there. There's my very expensive Pokemon. Very expensive Pokemon. I think I paid like $375 for that box, $400 for that box, and then that one there I paid like $450 for that box. So I'm not paying for boxes from the distribution company for $90 anymore. Here's all my Magic the Gathering, pictures of my family, Magic the Gathering, and yeah. I still have the picture up of my dad in Portuguese Africa before the IMF started sanctioning. Before the IMF started sanctioning wars against the Portuguese for having too much oil, too much resources, and too much power. So, yeah. Oh, comic books came back. Comic books came back. Comic books came back because I had to bring them out of storage. Right? And I want to do used albums. I want to put them right here. I'm going to move some of these games on the shelves. I want to put maybe a used album collection right here if anybody wants to buy any used albums. So, oh, Junkyard Dog's in the house. He was on episode 600 of Mike in the Night. He called in. He managed to call in. And, yeah. Yep, you should visit my store sometime, PS Page. Bring the whole family. Okay, let me see here what I got here for you guys. Episode 601 for Mike in the Night is not up yet. Sorry, guys. I've been trying to get other stuff done here. But episode 600 is still there. So if you go here on Rumble, there's episode 600 of Mike in the Night. Beautiful show. Lots of great callers. Eduardo called in. Junkyard Dog called in. It was really, really good. It was a really good show. I appreciate everyone calling in and helping me out. And if you go to playlists right here, okay, And the problem is we haven't grown anything on Rumble in like 6 years because we're not Rumble heroes. So you got to be a Rumble hero to grow on Rumble. You have to be chosen like Russell Brand and all the real people. So episode 600 to 700. So you go here, all of Mike in the Night. And this goes into here. And let me see my 6-hour show. See if it see if the 6 hour, there it goes. See if it plays a little bit. Oh, it's loading ads. Okay, so it's like loading ads here. Even though I'm... Oh, I didn't sign in, that's why. Never mind. All right, let me sign in with my Google. All right, so there we go. Oh, there's a show right there. Really good callers. There was a great show. It was such good callers. And if you want to catch up on Mike in the Night, there it is. MikeInTheNight.org takes you back to episodes of Mike in the Night from all over the Commonwealth. It's been such a good time with you guys. What's this one? Ooh, what's this one? This one looks good. 4 hours. Wow. I can stream Mike in the Night from my shop, but I don't have a setup. It's not set up for the shop. I don't have the proper space that I do at the house to do it. I could try, Steve. Like, I can try. I could try. You know, I could try. Mike, I'll pray that you can get some juicy advertisements. But I'm trying my best, guys. But I did win on one front, and that's the family front. And I'm kind of grateful for that. Everyone's complaining they're running ads on my stuff. Well, I don't get paid for it, so I have a TikTok page, but they keep taking it down. They took down my TikTok page already once, and now my TikTok page, I think I'm at 12,000 followers. My first TikTok page had 88,000 or 86,000 followers in 6 months, 8 months. It grew so fast. And then they took down my page for the Chinese money laundering videos I put up. And they took that down. And then from there, I just got another page, but then I don't post anything on there. I think I have 12,000 followers with no content on it, so, but that's that. But do you host game nights at the store? Rui Dad. Rui in the house. No, I don't host game nights at the... I'm kind of like blacklisted here in my town, so a lot of people don't want to communicate with me here in the town, so... Yes, that is wind outside. It is windy outside. What time we got here? 10:41. Yes, 10:41 in the morning still here. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous outside. It's like, yesterday was like 23, 24. It's like beautiful spring we're having here. Let me see if I could open the door for you guys. Open the door here. Here it is, folks. Nice day we're having. A nice mountains there in the background. I'm still driving the Red Dragon, folks. I still have that for years. I was supposed to restore that car. Car needs a lot of work. Well, needs a lot of body work. I've had this car now 6-7 years. And I was supposed to restore it with my dad mechanically, but he passed away. Still a cool dude in my age, right? But what it was saying, Alpha Investment guy buying the whole Pokemon cards. Alpha Investment is Pokemon card influencer on YouTube. Yeah, it's kind of sad that we don't have. Sounds like you should think about moving, brother. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, where I live is a lot of people would. Nice car. Yeah, it was a project car. I do. have to work myself, and then if it's a bigger thing like a steering column, power steering rack or something, I just get my friend to do it for me. Yeah, I'm keeping the car. I'm not giving. They offered me $2,000 for trade, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather take the car and blow it up in a cornfield than give it away for $2,000. Of course, it's a V8. Oh, Rui saying I got one here with my son. We every Sunday for my D&D we pay $10 each for the DM. Got 25 players split into 3 different campaigns. Wow, and need multiple streams of income. Wow, they were trying to take advantage of you. Of course, of course. Yeah, they will buy it and sell it for 10K. Yeah, yeah, they'll take it and sell it for 10K tomorrow, or the dealership owner will drive it around for 6 months to look cool, right? So, yeah, no, I'd rather throw it in the garbage than give it away for nothing. No, 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 no. That Corvette, that car that I have there runs really well. It's mechanically sound. I did everything. I've done everything mechanically to it slowly over the years. So it's everything is mechanically sound. That car can take me to Argentina and back. Mike, you work so hard on YouTube. Great ideas, videos, blood, sweat, and tears. I can't understand why you aren't making or getting cash. I'm not getting nothing. They won't allow me to. They run ads, but they won't allow me to make any income. Because a lot of my videos is, oh yeah, by the way, we told you this back in 2016. We show you the video if we have to. If we have the video, we'll show you the video. We said this in 2016, and then, but then it contradicts what everyone's saying today. Like, oh, this guy just found something today. It's like, yeah, we said that like 8 years ago. Yeah, like somebody sent me this thing. Oh my God, somebody made a video. BC is dying. BC has fallen. I'm like, no, BC fell in 2010 when the I think it was the conservative government created the no, it was liberal party in Vancouver created the Vancouver model, allowing foreign investors from China to come in. That's when BC fell. It was in 2010, and BC fell again in 2015 when the money laundering task force was shut down. So they were going to investigate it in 2015 with the money laundering task force that got shut down, and then it fell again in 2019 or 2018 when the money laundering task force was shut down a second time. So BC fell years ago because we sold it out, right? What about Twitter uh, and X? I'm banned. I'm permanently banned on X. Freedom Prospector. I brought it up a few times on the channel. I've been permanently banned on X for my How Hamas Got Played video. Because we were the only guys on social media on Mike in the Night. We're the only people that were bringing you the live protests from Israel, showing you guys the live protests in Israel, pre Hamas, where people were protesting, "Not my prime minister. We don't want Netanyahu here," and mysteriously, the people that were supposed to prosecutors that were prosecuting Netanyahu mysteriously died in a plane crash. We covered all of it. And they went 39 weeks straight in Israel. Not my prime minister. People of Israel did not select this man. We don't want this man. And we covered that. And then we tied it into how Hamas got played and how Netanyahu cemented himself as now emperor of Israel. So I put that up on X. In 14 minutes it was taken down. And then I received it like a very threatening email for community like something, whatever it was, and they permanently took down my X. So I'm not welcome on X anymore. Toyota 4Runner. Yeah, maybe one day in the future. I don't know. I just try OnlyFans next. You know what? I tried setting up an OnlyFans account to put up my videos, and they actually didn't allow me to post on there. I tried to because people were doing math and all kinds of like economy stuff. and putting it on OnlyFans, and they were getting away with it. I tried, they wouldn't let me. Mike, do you see any hope for Canada? I mean, I heard the people live in basements there. I don't know what's going to happen. Canada was an idea, and Canada does one thing and then says the other, and that's a big problem, right? I thought Canada was tough as nails back in 2006, 7, and 8 when they started deporting all the Portuguese from Canada that came to build Canada. When they started deporting tens of thousands, I think they managed to deport 56,000. So everything Donald Trump's doing with holding the kids back at the schools, Canada did that in 06, 07, 08. At Archbishop Romero Catholic Secondary School in St. Mary's, all the teachers held back all the Portuguese kids and waited for immigration to come pick them up. So it's I thought Canada was tough as nails then, but then after that, I don't know what happened. They just opened the door to everybody else to come in and kicked out hardworking families that had kids in the country and everything, and that came on a path to citizenship originally. Through the Liberal government, they came on a path to citizenship. And then in 2006, the Conservative government changed that and actually started deporting everybody. It doesn't matter if they had kids here or they were on a path to citizenship, they were all deported. They deported about 57,000 families. So unfortunately, Canada does one thing and says the other. So I thought they were going to protect Canada against other countries, but now they're bringing in terrorists and all organized crime and fentanyl and dealing with communists. So there's no hope for Canada because they got rid of the European expansion that built the country. The Irish, the Greeks, the Italians, the Portuguese. The Polish came later. The Polish came in like 2001, 2, 3. The Ukrainians came later, but built this country, really built these highways, really built these buildings and centers and civic centers and all this stuff. Anyways, I think I got someone at my door. And anyways, guys, I'm going to let you guys go because, I don't know, hold on, is someone at my door? Oh, it's George. That's a friend of mine coming to visit here from Alaska. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Mike Martin's here. I have spoken. Thanks for watching. I have spoken.